going to join us. Let's bring her in, as a matter of fact, because we have so many guests on the show. Iris is a theater. She had been a theater writer and theater journalist. Now she's more of a business journalist and an author. Iris, hello. How are you?
Hi. How you doing?
How are you doing? Happy almost New Year to you. Wow.
Happy almost 2026. Oh my God.
Oh, just about an hour and a half or so.
You look, yeah. Okay, oi to the world, and you're wearing a Jewish lei.
A Jewish lei, oh yeah. It's a Layla, if you might want to.
Layla.
Plus, it's got a Dr. Demento pin, an authentic Dr. Demento button on it. See? You see it there?
Show her Dick Van Dyke. She might like that.
Yeah, you might appreciate this.
Oh, Dick Van Dyke.
In a garage sale.
That is amazing.
And show her the foot in the bag.
Yeah, his foot is not in the best shape. And he used to speak. It used to have a pull thing. God knows what it said, because this was probably from Mary Poppins. Oi, I'm going up your chimney. No, he's not. Doesn't really say anything at this point, but there he is.
Sounds like a Roomba.
This is the best thing ever. But isn't that great? How are you, Iris?
Okay, I'm doing all right. It's 10:15, which means it's past my bedtime because I start to wilt around now. But then again, it's New Year's Eve, so I have to stay up and.
Also, you have to get up at like 3:00 in the morning because you start writing about foreign. No, right? Am I wrong about this?
No. I actually for work I get up early. I get up like 6:30ish, whatever, and then I start going through the wires. Like I get ready, and then I start going through the wires about like 7. And then and I look for, I know this is not fascinating, private equity deals, which I could write briefs for. And I do that for like about an hour or so, and then it gets aggregated for that newsletter. And then after that's done, then I start like working on stories, like regular features and fascinating stuff like that.
Where can we read your fascinating stuff?
PE Hub.
What is it? What hub?
It's called PE Hub.
PE Hub.
PE Hub, yeah.
But more importantly, but aside from the business stuff, that is not unimportant. It pays your bills. Yeah. But you also have won a bunch of awards this year.
Small press awards, yeah. I had the third edition of a novel that I wrote which was published in 2017 called Epiphany and Lilacs, which is a coming of age story that loosely inspired by my father's experiences as a Holocaust survivor living in a DP camp in Germany after the war. The third edition was republished in July with a new publisher, and it featured a new polished edit, a new cover, really nice cover, and an updated preface. So, and that got some attention. Let me see. I did get some awards, some citations.
I got an award or two. They're on my shelf with a spotlight on them.
And a frame, yes, I did. So that's yes, and and also I got into some major Holocaust museums and libraries. I was really happy about that, and I participated in the New York Jewish Book Festival at the Museum of Jewish Heritage, where I spoke on a panel on Holocaust fiction. But that was really nice. It was really nice being there.
And by the way, thank you. We're about 15, 20 minutes into the show. Thank you for reminding everybody that we're Jewish, and you brought up the Holocaust, because Jewish people in a room at some point you have to. It's like, it's been 10 minutes we've been talking. I haven't brought up the Holocaust yet. But,
it has to be. It's Stevie Gore. You have to. You have to.
Hey, is anything more happening? You also got some awards or nominations for your most recent novel, the one about the rock star raising this kid. That was very good. I enjoyed that.
No, but I'm still remembering that one. That I have, because I've been focused on this one, and pushing this, but anyway, with this, also one thing more with an Epiphany and Lilacs is that I was told a couple of days after the festival that it's currently in production. with my publisher's audiobook partner. So it's probably going to come out as an audiobook sometime in the spring. And they asked me for a list of words that could be problematic, like for the voiceover actor, to speak. So I used AI to help me spell it out phonetically. One of the good uses of AI.
So it wasn't words probably to pronounce, not
Yiddish,
problem.
Yiddish, or
No,
No. I thought it'd be used
to pronounce. To pronounce.
Zyklon B. Zyklon B is
not like zeitgeist or something.
Bergen Belson. Okay.
Yeah, but that's so that's but that, and and then I have this other old manuscript. I finished editing it like in the spring, and then I sent it around, and then I got kind of derailed with an Epiphany and Lilacs. But this was the one I mentioned last year that I was working on. It's about a rock star, a legend, who has a psychological and professional reckoning after experiencing a near assassination attempt.
Ooh.
Loosely inspired by John Lennon. Loosely, except he's not nearly as dark as John Lennon.
Oh, so this manuscript is now it's ready.
It's ready, and I started sending it around, so we'll see.
I
I hope it gets picked up, because it was so much fun, and it was so much fun to write, and it's just I incorporated that my bitchiness is very bitchy and gossipy, So anyway, so that's that, and this past year, because you like to find out highlights, I did travel. I went to Portugal.
And did you love it? Was it okay? How was it?
I went because everybody was going, and I thought, let me check it out, whatever. And it was great. I went to Lisbon and Porto. Beautiful. Really nice people too. Great food. It's food that should be the way food should be, pure, without preservatives and non-processed. So it was really quite nice. And let me see what else. I did see a little bit of theater. I saw the controversial, satirical Slam Frank. I don't know if you saw that.
Not in Portugal. You saw that off Broadway. Okay, got it.
I didn't see it in Portugal.
They're doing that there.
I didn't see it in Portugal.
That'd be if you wanted to saw it in Holland. In a little attic space that
That would be hilarious. So I don't know.
So how was it? It was controversial because it was a very wild take on.
It was really quite insane. I was, yes. You're not supposed to review it because it was still in development. And in fact, the author comes out right before, and he reminds the press there, it's in development. Basically, don't review it. So, oh my God. Well, that the author was skewering, the woke act politics that tries to portray Anne Frank as a product of white privilege. You've heard about this, right?
Yeah. Yes, I've heard about it. Yeah.
The insanity. So it's very clever in that he clearly is skewering, the extremism of woke politics, but also the extremism on the whole issue with Israel from both sides. And some of it is really very funny, and some of it is so baffling. Like there was this one part, it's spoiler alert, where suddenly Anne Frank, who is Latina, by the way, she chooses to be Latina.
Yeah.
She and her gay father and Black Caribbean mother, and everyone in the attic, they become Mexican. And I really did not understand about that transition. How did that happen? And then there's also this number with Hasidic Jews, like with it's so crazy. It's so crazy. You feel like you're on LSD, watching it. But I mean, there's some parts that were really very, very funny, and some parts you're like, what?
That's why it's in development.
Yeah,
It'd be funny if they,
but
they got rid of the funny parts because they were just still too commercial and accessible. And said, no, we're just going for the LSD parts, and let's make it really insane. But
yes.
it's been fun and not quite insane, but delightful chat here with Iris Dorbian. Do you have a website? Is there a place where people can just follow your work and where they can buy your books and all these things? Is there?
I do have a website, Iris Dorbian at .com, and also they could find me on Amazon. I have just Google me, Iris Dorbian, Amazon,
Iris Dorbian, Amazon.
or
So,
irisdorbian.com. I have a website too. So
well, Iris, much more writing success with that upcoming manuscript about the rock star. I want to
yes,
read it.
yes.
And health, of course, and good things to you in 2026.
Likewise. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happier than the old one. I hope so. See you soon. Bye bye. Okay. And we